This September the 17th picks edition of the MLB Gambling Podcast on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network is brought to you by Underdog. Underdog has a brand new offer for new customers. Play just $5 and get $50 in bonus funds when you sign up with the code MLB SGPN. Welcome everybody to the MLB Gambling Podcast on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network. My name is Malcolm Bamford, coming to you from Newcastle upon Tyne in the northeast of England. Today is Tuesday, September the 16th. We are here to handicap a full card of action for Wednesday, September the 17th. Joining me from somewhere in New York is Mr. Dylan Rockford. D-Rock, have you had a busy day, son? What's the matter with you?
Oh, it's a busy day, sitting in traffic, but good to be finally home. Getting a little chilly out. Fall is upon us over here in the Northeast. How's the weather over there?
Yeah, it's definitely noticed a change. I've had to crank my long trousers out, actually, for the first time in months.
How about baths?
Long trousers. You what, mate?
How about baths?
Oh, yeah, I'm always in the bath. Yeah, that doesn't change.
Is that is that an English thing, or is that just the
I think so. But equally, a lot of my friends also think I'm weird. It's like, I have the occasional bath, but I'm in there, I reckon, 35% of my life. I try to do all my good work, Dylan. None of this shit happens by accident. It all happens because I'm in the bath.
Yeah.
So there you go. I tell you what, I am mentally exhausted, D-Rock. I've got this new job I told you about where I'm doing live commentary on football matches remotely. What would you call it? Play-by-play, would you?
Yeah, play-by-play.
Yeah, so I did play-by-play. So I had my first Champions League game tonight. I did Benfica, who were a huge Portuguese team, against Karabag, who were a tiny little team from Azerbaijan. And Benfica were around about minus 500 to win the game. Benfica went 2-0 up after 15 minutes. So at that point, they're like minus 50,000, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Karabag got one back. Karabag equalised. Karabag won it 3-2 in the last minute.
Oh, wow.
And, mate, there must have been, in running, 200 to 1. There must have been 200 to 1 live. I mean, they say there were 12 to 1 before the game started. But to go 2-0 down and then come back. So I've been shouting and screaming at the TV for this new gig for about 2 hours. Joe Dollar saying Benfica cost him some money. Me too. I had the Benfica team total over 2.5. They scored 2 in the first 15 minutes. I'm home and hose, D-Rock. I'm counting my money.
Who's Benfica?
Yeah, so there's a couple of footy fans in the chat. I know some people in the Spotify comments don't like it when I talk football. But Mandem sick wants to investigate Benfica. Joe's here. Gio, Eli, as well. Gems is going to make some money. Who else?
Now,
I think that's
stupid question. Well, who's Benfica?
Yes. Who what?
Who's Benfica?
Benfica are the big Portuguese team that lost to Karabag of Azerbaijan.
We got a lot of Arsenal talk in the chat.
There's a lot of Arsenal talk in the chat. Yeah, I'm not happy about that. Joe Dollar, I understand. He permanently winds me up. But Crystal has just joined us as well. And Crystal, I did pick Arsenal. They were one of my show picks at minus 125. They won 2-0 in Bilbao. Do you not wish you had these American sports had that kind of thing where you get to go to Azerbaijan, Portugal, Spain, Greece, Cyprus and play these games? No?
I like the States.
That noise just said it all. You were so miserable, Dylan.
I'm kind of lost in this soccer talk. All I know is like the Bundesliga and obviously the Premier League, but outside of that, I know like Barcelona, Real Madrid, and that's as far as my knowledge goes, if I'm being honest. I'm more of a World Cup guy.
Okay. Well, we're counting down to the World Cup. We're well under about 9 months.
Who's the favorite?
Sorry? Who's the favorite?
Who's the favorite? Yeah.
Argentina, currently.
Didn't Messi just miss a penalty in the MLS game over the weekend in Charlotte?
Nobody watches the MLS still. Don't worry. I've got no idea. Anyway, check out the SGPN app for your App Store. Easy access to all of our free picks and props. We're having a little contest here this week. I tell you what, I am hit the ground running. The Sunday show I did with Lonte for the Monday games went 7-2, D-Rock. So you might have picked the wrong time to take me on if I'm just starting to heat up. I'm focused now. A little contest with you has got me focused. So we will start Wednesday's schedule. Loads of days ball. I'm happy about that. 12:35 Eastern, Chicago Cubs at the Pittsburgh Pirates. Left-handed pitcher Matthew Boyd taking on Johan Oviedo of the Pirates. I don't know if my glasses are dirty or my eyes are completely just fucked, but I can't see
both
anything. The Cubs are -156. The Pirates are +130, and the total is 8. Regardless of whether or not Oviedo pitches well, like Braxton Ashcraft did yesterday, and like Skeens will probably do tonight, or whoever it is, Pittsburgh will still get beat. That's the problem. They're 1-9 in the last 10. They don't score any runs. Boyd hasn't been great, but it's really hard to alter your handicap. The Monday night game's a decent comp. Pittsburgh can pitch okay. It was Ashcraft v... can't remember. But they just need far too many things to go their way. They end up losing the game 4-0. And I just don't know why you would have to change at this point. Oviedo can pitch okay. Boyd will be all right. And the Cubs will score more runs than the Pirates. It might have to be the unit and a half play. It's not big or clever, but I just think you have to pick the Cubs, D-Rock.
Yeah, I think we got to continue back in the Cubs here. The Pirates are so bad right now. 1-9 straight up in their last 10. And I don't even think it's pitching that's the problem. The offense, like you said, is just... it's kind of completely MIA. Even though Matthew Boyd has struggled on the road, he does have some success against this Pirates team. And 2 starts versus the Pirates, batters are only hitting 194 off of him. And you're right, Jose Oviedo he's been much better than I thought he would be, but he has yet to give up more than 2 runs this season in 6 starts. But I just think this might be a bad spot for him. This Cubs offense has been producing as of late, 4+ runs in 4 straight games. They are top 5 in the leagues in runs per game on the road. I just think this is a really good spot for them. So I agree. My line's made him a -175 favorite. So yeah, probably one of your unit and a half plays, but I think you got to take the Cubs.
Elias has joined us. Said hello, Elias. Nice to have you with us. 1:15 Eastern, Cincinnati Reds at the St. Louis Cardinals. Brady Singer for the Reds goes up against Andre Palante for the Cards. This is close on the books. There's quite a lot of really close games on the books on this slate, actually. Cincinnati -115, Cardinals -105, total 8.5, Dylan.
Yeah, I want no part in Andre Palat in this spot. You know, he has a 5.67 ERA at home. He's given up 2+ runs in 8 straight games, and the Cardinals have lost 7 of his last 8 starts. He gives up too much hard contact for me to back him here. I made the Reds a -150 favorite, so yeah, I'm going to take the Reds here. Brady Singer he does take a step back on the road, but in 3 starts versus the Cardinals, I think he's done well. Just a 2.50 ERA, only 5 runs given up in 18 innings versus them, and batters are only hitting $180 off of him. So we just saw this Cincinnati team break out for 11 runs last night. So I think the Reds are the better team. I think they're the hotter team right now. So, yeah, close on the books, but I like the Reds here on the road.
Yeah, same pick. Singer is pitching well. He keeps Cincinnati in games, gives them a chance, which is kind of what the Reds need. Was on a nice run of wins last time until the offense let him down. So he actually carried on pitching well, but didn't get any run support. Palante isn't horrible, but his August ERA was 8.67. And so far this month, it's approaching 5. St. Louis have lost 7 of his last 8 starts. Little positive for them is they get Arenado back tomorrow, I think. But other than that, completely prefer Cincinnati in all aspects. Dylan, I completely agree with you. Bennett Wheat is back with his Diamondbacks propaganda, even though we faded them last night. They're chasing down your New York Mets, I think, Dylan, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Yeah, Dylan with a slightly concerned 2:10 first pitch, the Baltimore Orioles at the Chicago White Sox. Tyler Wells for Baltimore will go up against Martin Perez for the White Sox. Orioles are minus 125. White Sox plus 105. And the total is 8. How many consecutive nights can we handicap Tyler Wells, Dylan?
I was about to say, we've done it like twice.
Has he got 4 brothers all called Tyler? Is it a one-man rotation? I've handicapped Tyler Wells every night since Saturday now. So maybe you get on the mound tomorrow. We'll see. And every night I've said I like him. Every night I've said I think he can pitch well. Martin Perez, it's been fairly similar level of form, actually. But the White Sox are currently out of form, 4-game losing streak. And I do think Wells can pitch well. I'm going to take Baltimore. I took Baltimore on Monday. I took Baltimore on Monday night. Got a nice win. And minus 125 is a fair price. I'll take Baltimore again, Lonty. Dylan. Sorry.
Dylan, come on. You haven't done that in 3 years.
Yeah, put me up.
I only made Orioles a minus 115 favorite here. Tyler Wells is good, but he's only made 2 starts this season. One of them was against, the White Sox. I need a little more time. I need a little more out of him before I could back him. For the White Sox, I like Martin Perez. Only at home. On the road, he does struggle. I would probably maybe look towards an under in this game. I think both pitchers have been solid. And after the run that the White Sox made last week, the offense has regressed the past 4 games. They have yet to score more than 2 runs in those past 4 games. Orioles aren't really scoring a bunch of runs either, just 14 total runs in the last 5 games for them. Wind will be blowing in tomorrow in Chicago as well. So, yeah, give me the under here. I think we see a lower scoring game.
Okay, next game up is quite a big series, this one, 3:40 Eastern. Between the San Francisco Giants and Bennett's Arizona Diamondbacks. I did not see any Diamondbacks hats while I was out and about in the northeast of England today. Bennett, Justin Verlander for the Giants. For the Snakes, it is Brandon Pfaadt, and this is a match on the books. It is minus 110 each of 2 with a total, Dylan, of 9.
Yeah, normally I like to fade Brandon Pfaadt, but at home, I think he has been serviceable this year. 9-3 straight up, and the Snakes have won his last 4 home starts. He's only allowed 10 runs in the last 23 innings in Arizona. I think that's pretty good for Brandon Pfaadt. I know the Giants have had his number, but both of those starts were in San Francisco. At home, he's a much different pitcher. On the other side, Justin Verlander, he's been solid for the Giants the past 4 starts, but the Giants have lost 6 of his last 7 road starts, including a game versus Diamondbacks club. So he gave up 9 hits in that game. Arizona, top 5 in the league in runs per game at home. They're averaging 5.2 runs per game. Giants just gave up 8 runs in the first game of this series the other day. So I think Snakes clearly have the better offense right now. I don't trust the bullpen of San Francisco. It hasn't looked good as of late. So I think Arizona keeps it rolling here. I'll take Arizona here as a dog.
Yeah, you're right. Arizona have just been in a little bit better form. San Francisco kind of peaked in the middle of last week, have dropped off ever so slightly. Verlander is finishing the season strong. I've picked him 4 or 5 games in a row. Was happy to ride him. Got a good performance and an underdog win out of him last time at the Dodgers. Brandon Pfaadt is volatile. 3 of his last 4 starts have totaled 15 earned runs. But it's this Diamondbacks offense, like Bennett says, they're still fighting here. 3-game winning streak, a game and a half back of the Mets. 12-6 in the last 18, with scoring 5.2 runs per game, with a starting pitching ERA of 2.62. I like all of that. Don't mind Verlander. I think he'd be all right, but the Diamondbacks can edge them by a run or 2 at minus 110. We are brought to you by MyBookie.ag, your place to bet on football and everything else. Prop builder is second to none. Their motto is bet on anything, anywhere, anytime. Easy deposit and lightning fast payouts using crypto. Head to mybookie.ag. Promo code SGPN for a 100% bet back bonus up to $500 for new customers. That's mybookie.ag. Promo code SGPN. And we're also brought to you by Novig, America's #1 sports prediction market. Since Novig is an exchange, you know you're getting some of the best prices in the business. It's available in 35 or more states. So download the Novig app and get $50 when you spend $5 if you use our promo code SGPN. Get on the action with Novig, promo code SGPN. 4:05 Eastern is the Atlanta Braves at the Washington Nationals. Hurston Waldrip gets the start for Atlanta with Brad Lord going for the Nationals. -150 the Braves, +125 the Nats. Total is 8.5. Waldrop was pitching well. He then got lit up last time against Houston, but I think there's enough evidence in there to suggest he can bounce back. Brad Lord's last 2 starts have been okay, but 5.16 home ERA. And Washington very much look on the down part of their cycle again. The Atlanta bats were hot on Monday, scored 11 runs, and I think they can add a few more here. Ozzie Albies is particularly hot at the moment if you want some player props. I think Atlanta win, Dylan.
Yeah, I think I told you yesterday I'm not really a fan of Brad Lord because we didn't really know who was going to go for this doubleheader. I just don't think Brad Lord's good. Meanwhile, Hurston Waldrip, he's been really good for the Braves, especially on the road. 2-0, 1.19 ERA, and outside of his last start, I think he's really been dealing. The Braves, they've won 6 of his 8 starts this year. Braves offense looks good too the last few games. 19 total runs in the last 2 games for them. And now they're getting Brad Lord, who's just up and down in my opinion. I don't trust him. The Nationals have a bad bullpen. I just think that's a good spot for the Braves and the offense to stay hot. So I'm going to be on Atlanta here.
Okay, team right on Atlanta. Joseph Nesbitt joined us. Joseph, welcome along. Nice to have you. We will go to the Cleveland Guardians at the Detroit Tigers, which is a wrong page. 6:40 Eastern.
Real quick, Mal, what does Newcastle weather mean? Rain?
Cold.
I
think
what's the hottest it's been for you?
We've got to bear in mind, you ask me this, I'm going to tell you what it is in degrees, and then we never know how to convert it, so it never...
I'll convert it, I'm smart.
Okay, oh, really?
Yeah.
you hide it well, mate. It's normally cold, like the northeast of England. It's a bit like the northeast. Your country gets cold. It's colder than the other bits. We get like 30 degrees every now and then. What's that?
30 degrees Celsius to Fahrenheit. That's like 86.
Right. Is that hot?
It's nice. I wouldn't say it's hot.
Okay.
Like over here, what's the coldest it gets?
Oh, it gets cold. Oh, well, it probably doesn't get as cold as you. We'll get -4, -5, something like that.
-4, Oh, that's like 24 degrees. Yeah, that's fucking cold.
Okay.
That.
Fuck that. It must get that cold where you are. At least...
Do you get snow?
Yes.
Yeah, we do too.
Yeah, we get snow wishes. That's why we're all pale blue. That's why I'm this beautiful shade of pale blue, Dylan. Northern European blue. Gavin Williams is taking the mound for Cleveland. I initially thought it was going to be Logan Allen. He takes on Jack Flaherty for the Tigers.
Oh.
-166 for Detroit, +140 for Cleveland. Total is 8.5, D-Rock. Gavin Williams, does that change your thinking?
A little bit. I mean, as hot as the Guardians are, I probably would take an over regardless. I mean, I love to fade Flaherty. I used to like to fade Logan Allen as well, but you know, I think both pitchers, regardless of who goes, they're both good to give up 3-4 runs each. And to be honest, I know the Tigers' offense has kind of looked lackluster as of late, but I think this is a good spot for them at home. And the Guardians, they're red hot. We mentioned it yesterday, 9 wins in a row. I think they're able to get 3-4 runs. And I really haven't liked what I've seen out of the Tigers bullpen as well the past week or so. So I think we can see a high scoring game. When it was Flaherty and Allen, my total did come out to an 8.7. So I was looking towards an over in that spot, but I don't know how you could not back the Guardians here against Flaherty, who's just up and down.
Yeah, I think it's more of a fade of Flaherty than anything else. My book still listed Allen, and that's where that +140 comes from, because I don't think Gavin Williams would be priced up at 140. My initial pick here would be Cleveland and the over. Gavin Williams does strengthen that play on Cleveland. He's been outstanding. 2-1, 1-3-0. Last 5 starts, plenty length. Williams to pick up the win might be an option. I think that would have hit. That's a bet that Lonte keeps reminding me to play. That would have hit the last 3 starts. But yeah, pitches are up in the air. But I don't really want anything to do with Flaherty. Not going much length. His last 2 home starts have been horrible. So Detroit against lefties are okay against Cleveland. So I like against Allen. So I like the over possibly. But if it is Williams, I'll happily take Cleveland. It's slightly shorter price, I imagine, than plus 140. 6:45 Eastern. The Athletics are at the Boston Red Sox. It would be Mason Barnett for the A's taking on Lucas Giolito of the Red Sox. Plus 160 the A's, minus 192 the Red Sox with a total of 9. The Athletics have put a little 4-game winning streak beside him, but this doesn't look like a great spot. 3 starts for Barnett, 12 2/3 pitched, 13 earned runs, including 3 in 3.2 innings last week against Boston. So he just looks hittable by all comers. Giolito's level of performance, 1-2, 1-0 earned runs in his last 4 starts, is plenty good enough here. The Red Sox are still fighting 1 game behind the Yankees in the wild card. Boston can pick off Barnett quite easily. They'll win this 6-1, Dylan, which gives you a Boston run line play.
Yeah, I don't mind the Boston run line. I'm going to go another over. Give me the over 9 at even money. My total came out to 9.6. If you don't like the full game over, maybe look towards a Boston team total over. Mason Barnett has not been good at all for the A's. 8.53 ERA in just 3 starts. He's given up 3+ runs in all 3 starts, including his last start versus Boston. Walks are an issue for him as well. And the A's offense, you mentioned 4-game winning streak. They've recently picked it up as well. 26 total runs scored in the last 4 games. I think both offenses are good for some runs here. So, yeah, I like the Red Sox run line, but I also like runs here. I would take an over.
Okay. Next game, 7:05 Eastern. Toronto Blue Jays at the Tampa Bay Rays. Kevin Gausman for the Blue Jays takes on Ian Seymour of Tampa Bay. Blue Jays are minus 125. The Rays are plus 105. And the total is at 8.5. D-Rock, Blue Jays at Rays?
Yeah, I love the Blue Jays here on the road. I just think these 2 teams are going in different directions. You got the Blue Jays who are heating up, I think, at the right time. And meanwhile, the Jays, they've lost 4 of their last 5 games. I don't think Ian Seymour is that good. 4.97 ERA in Tampa. And the Rays really don't perform well when he's on the bump. The offense just hasn't been there for Tampa in general. While the Blue Jays offense is one of the best in the league. Top 5 in the league. They've scored 5+ runs in 4 of the last 5 games. I think Kevin Gausman has been great in his last 3 starts. I just think this is a great spot. Lock potential here. Give me Blue Jays here on the road.
I was going to say it was lock potential, and I was also going to remind you that it's my turn to choose first tonight. So you can have a look for another lock, possibly, Dylan. Complete game shutout last time for Gausman. I fucking couldn't believe these prices. I absolutely adored these prices when I first saw them. That was against Houston. Occasionally, we like to fade an SP coming off a complete game shutout, but not an experienced pitcher like Gausman. It doesn't really concern me. Seymour goes 5 innings and has been holding his own. Plenty of strikeouts from him, but that hasn't really stopped Tampa Bay losing his start. He's lost the last 2, 5-1 and 7-1. The Rays are 2-8 in their last 10. And the Blue Jays are rolling. Minus 125 is a great price in this spot for the Toronto Blue Jays. Next up is for you, D-Rock, the 7:10 Eastern between the San Diego Padres and the New York Mets. Nick Pivetta for the Padres, left-handed pitcher David Peterson for the New York Mets. And this is a match on the books. Minus 110 each of 2. Total of 8. Nick Pivetta carried on his good run last time. 7 scoreless, 8 strikeouts against Cincinnati. is on a long run of quality starts, and you can't really bet Peterson. 15 earned in his last 3 starts. Both offenses kind of not slumping is the wrong word. Not hitting as well as they can. But I've just got much more faith in Pivetta than I have in Peterson. And I think you can... The comparison between the Padres and Mets offenses, it's hard to pick between those two, but it's not difficult to pick between the two pitchers currently. So I'll have to take the Padres, Dylan, unfortunately.
Yeah, I would probably agree with you. I'd probably take the Padres here as well. I made him a minus 145 favorite. I can't back Peterson at all. He hasn't been good since July. The Mets haven't won a home start for him since July 20th. While Nick Pivetta, he's been really good. He hasn't allowed more than 2 runs in 6 straight games. I just don't see the Mets scoring enough to win this game. So I don't trust Peterson. I don't trust his bullpen. I just think San Diego's a better team right now, unfortunately. And the Mets under win total cashed. Yeah, give me the Padres here.
Okay, next game up. I have still got the teams the wrong way around on the graphic, and I have not been asked to change it.
Bollocks.
Absolute bollocks is 7:40 Eastern. Seattle Mariners at the Kansas City Royals. Bryce Miller for the Mariners. Left-handed pitcher Cole Reagans for the Royals. It's another match on the books. It is minus 110 each of 2. Total, Dylan, 8.5.
Do you say Reagans or Ragans?
Reagans, I went for, like Ronald Reagans.
Yeah.
Wait, do you know who he is?
Ronald Reagan? Yeah, of course.
Okay, just to check it. He's a film star, wasn't he?
Yeah. No, he's a president.
He was a film star before he was the president.
Well, okay. Anyway, yeah, give me the over. Give me the over 8.5. My total came out to 9.4. I mean, at least me, I'm gonna fade Cole Reagans here in his first start back since June 5th. 60-day IL he went on, and even when he wasn't hurt, he wasn't good. He was giving up a ton of run, a ton of hard contact. And on the other side, I don't think Bryce Mitchell is that good either. He struggles on the road. 5.58 ERA, 2+ runs given up in 9 straight games, and 5 of his last 6 road games went way over this number. We talked about it yesterday. Seattle's swinging a hot bat right now, 9 in a row. I just don't think this is a good spot for Cole Reagans to make his first start in his return. So, yeah, give me the over here. I probably would take Seattle.
Yeah, I agree with you about the runs. It screams runs. Miller's got 4 consecutive wins next to his name, but only because Seattle have scored 30 runs for him in that time. You're absolutely right, Dylan. There's been a ton of overs because Miller hasn't been brilliant. His August-September ERA is 5. His road ERA is 5.58. Reagans has had a very fragmented season. He's been away this time since early June. Through 56 pitches in his last rehab start. So I'm not expecting too much from him. Seattle are full of runs, and I think Miller's always good for a few too. So over 8.5 is the team right there, Dylan. Underdog is the best place to play fantasy pick'em. You can win up to 500 times your entry. Just pick higher or lower on your favourite player stats. Available for tons of sports. Underdog have a brand new offer. Play just $5 and get $50 in bonus funds. Use our code MLB SGPN for your code. And Rhythm is off to a great start in college football. Rhythm has introduced a leaderboard with weekly cash prizes just for tracking your bets. In the app, if you track 5 bets of the same type, you can win up to $1,000. Use the promo code SGPN25 when you download the Rhythm app for 25% off your first month. Download Rhythm, use the promo code SGPN25. 7:40 Eastern first pitch. The New York Yankees are at the Minnesota Twins. Luis Hill goes for the Yankees. He will take on Taj Bradley of the Twins, who are plus 150 home underdogs, minus 180 for the Yankees, and a total of 9. Surprising loss for the Yankees on Monday night against the Twins. That gives them 2 losses in a row, and they are running out of time if they want to chase down the Blue Jays. This is a good spot for him. Lewis Hill continues to be good. I faded him last week at Boston, Friday night, I think it was, and I was very wrong. 6 scoreless in a game the Yankees won 4-1. He does have to work around a lot of traffic. He still walks too many batters. But Bradley's just an auto feed. One start in every 4 or 5 is passable. But Minnesota have lost 8 of his last 9. And the Yankees can get back to winning ways here. I think they'll beat them up a little bit. Yankees run line, Dylan.
I'm going to take another over. I don't love either side, but I do think we'll see some runs. My total came out to 9.4. We're going to fade Taj Bradley here. Like you said, I haven't liked what I've seen out of him since coming over from Tampa. Gives up a ton of hard contact, and the Yankees have already rocked him earlier in the year when he was with the Rays. So, after a stinker performance on Monday from the Yankees, I think this is a perfect spot in a bounce back with further offense to get to Taj Bradley. Minnesota bottom 5 bullpen as well. So even if he goes semi-good, I don't trust his bullpen to not give up some runs. So I don't expect the Yankees to put up 0 runs in the rest of this series. So yeah, give me the over here.
Okay, Adrian's joined us back-to-back appearances from Adrian in the live show. Love it, Adrian. Thank you very much. 7:40 Eastern, the LA Angels are at the Milwaukee Brewers. Jose Soriano for the Halos takes on Brandon Woodruff of the Brewers. Shortest price on the board here. Brewers minus 208 with the Angels at plus 170 and a total, Dylan, of 8.
Yeah, another over for me. My total came out to 8.6. I know Jose Soriano has been better on the road, but his last 2 starts were troubling. 11 runs given up in the last 6 innings. Walks continue to be a problem for him. And with Soriano being as inconsistent as he has been, and with how bad the Angels bullpen, bottom 5 in the league, I just think we're going to see a high-scoring game here. And on the other side, Brandon Woodruff, he's given up his fair share of runs as well the last few starts. So with the Brewers offense going against the Angels will be able to score a few off of him. I think we see another high-scoring game. 4-4 going into the 6-4 final, Brewers.
I actually came down on the under, Dylan. I'm on the other side of this one. Yeah, sorry, mate. The Angels do get Logan O'Hoppe back for what it's worth. Had a little concussion, I think. Soriano was one of the big splits guys we always talk about. 15 starts on the road, 2.66 ERA. Woodruff is searching for consistency. His last 2 good starts both came against Pittsburgh. And the Angels' offense is kind of comparable currently to that. 3.67 runs per game in the last 10. They've scored 1 run or fewer in 3 of those. So I think the Brewers win a low scorer. I think we get another 4-1 or something. So yeah, we're completely on opposite sides of that one. 8:10 Eastern, the Silver Boot Series continues. Texas Rangers at the Houston Astros. It will be Jacob deGrom for Texas, taking on Christian Javier. If Christian Javier was taking on Tyler Wells, Christian Javier, we've handicapped every night since Saturday as well. We need to get them 2 in a room. Yeah. Just have a game, boys. Come on. It's getting boring. Minus 125 Texas, plus 105 Houston, and the total is at 7.5. Texas didn't win last night. I needed Texas to win. Slightly disappointing. Jacob deGrom, he got Mets last time at the Mets, didn't he? He did his usual thing, which he did 100 times in Citi Field, which was pitch really well, and then lose. Monday night's game was a very good game. Loads of lead changes. Had a proper playoff feel about it in Houston. deGrom was good last time out. Couldn't get the win. Good career numbers against Houston. 2.33 ERA. We've been trying to fade Javier all week, but he won't get himself in the game. This is the chance to do it. He keeps getting pushed back, but it'll be in tomorrow. Bit of a blow for Texas bit of a blow for Houston in losing Yordan Alvarez last night. That was a horrible looking injury. One of those ones that sort of makes you wince when you look back. Although the kid Cole came in and got the 2 big base knocks, but long run, you'd prefer Yordan in there. So that's a blow. I've been waiting all week to fade Javier. We really need the Tyler Wells, Jacob deGrom parlay here. I'll take Texas minus 125.
Yeah, I love the Rangers here, minus 126. I see minus 125. My number's minus 145 favorite. I told you yesterday, I don't like the recent form of Christian Javier. Don't think it's good. I think the Rangers, this is a good bounce back spot for them. Jacob deGrom is the much better pitcher. I think the Rangers are the better team right now. And yeah, I just think this is a good spot for the Rangers to get back on track. deGrom, think he's been pretty good as of late. He'll give up a few runs. He'll give up some home runs. I think he gives up a lot of home runs actually this season. A lot more than I've been accustomed to seeing. 23 home runs on the year, which feels like a lot for Jacob deGrom, if I'm being honest. But walks are down. I think he'll be good, and maybe first 5. Maybe eliminate the bullpens. I think he'll be able to shut down Houston, and then Rangers will get a few off of Christian Javier. So maybe Rangers first 5, but I like the Rangers here.
Joseph's asking Dylan about the Mets game tonight, the Tuesday game, which we handicapped last night. You're the Mets fan. It's the game where Clay Holmes is going to run into Sean Manaea. Have you got any thoughts on that for Joseph here?
Yeah, we said it yesterday. Fade the Mets. Clay Holmes is terrible. Take the Padres. Earn runs over for Clay Holmes as well. I would take that. Over. Look for an over as well. It's been terrible.
If you're not too familiar, Joseph, if you try to get a positive spin out of Dylan on the New York Mets, you've got about 3 chances a year to get him. The rest of the time, the other 159 games, he's fully out on his own team, which is fair enough. Dirt McGurt's joined us. Dirt.
What a name.
Great name. Big fan of Dirt McGirt. And Al Gore, we've seen recently as well. Al's back. Al's going for the full fade of Javier. So a team right there. Cheers, Al. The penultimate game on the show is I'm on the wrong page now. I'm looking at today's games. 8:40 Eastern, the Miami Marlins at the Colorado Rockies. We have Ryan Weathers, left-handed pitcher for Miami, taking on McCade Brown of Colorado. Minus 160 Miami, plus 135 Colorado. Total 10.5. Dylan?
Yeah, make this one short. Give me the Marlins here, minus 1.5. Ryan Weathers has actually been really good on the road. 2.63 ERA. It's a small sample size, but batter's only hitting $160 off of him. In his first start back since June, thought he went really well. Now, granted, it was against the Nationals, but he gets another layup here in the Colorado Rockies, who they're not scoring a bunch of runs as of late. They had a really bad series against the Padres. Think this is a nice back-to-back coming back start for Ryan Weathers. He went 5 scoreless against the Nationals last week. Only 5 hits, no walks, 4 strikeouts, got a lot of ground balls, which you like to see. So, yeah, I like Ryan Weathers here in a nice spot on the road. Minus 160 is, I think, a fair price, and then minus 1.5 at minus 105. Yeah, I don't mind the fish here.
Yeah, completely agree. Weathers was good against Washington in his first start back in 3 months. I think he can back it up here. And McCade Brown, you just have to fade. Played 4, lost 4. 3 of those on the run line. He's had 2 home starts. Has managed 5 2/3, 9 earned runs. So he gives up 2 runs per inning. So if he gets to 3, Miami will have 6. Maths. Miami can beat them behind Ryan Weathers here. I will take Miami on the run line. And the final game here is a Cowboy time, 10:10 Eastern first pitch between the Philadelphia Phillies and the LA Dodgers. We have 2 lefties going to the mound in Jesus Luzardo for Philadelphia, and the LA Dodgers send Blake Snell. Minus 150 the Dodgers, plus 125 the Phillies. Total is 7.5. Phillies clinched the division last night, so I was just asking in the chat if they thought there might be any kind of little hangover, 1 day, 2 days. Joe's telling me 0 days because they're still fighting the Dodgers for playoff position, which is good to know. The Monday game was a good game. Philadelphia threw another lefty here in Luzardo. He's been okay, but he does always sail a little bit close to the wind whenever I watch him. Mm-hmm. He's got very good career numbers against the Dodgers. 1-0 with a 2.60 ERA. Snell's been okay. He's still a hard watch. He hasn't seen the best opposition recently, Colorado and Pittsburgh. In his career numbers v Philly aren't the best. 0-3 with a 4.28 ERA. I think on a normal night here, I'd take Philly at plus 125. But I'd rather take both offenses over both pitchers here. We both just saw them standing up at the plate and raking. And there was the big guns as well. It was Bryce Harper, Max Muncy. Everyone's getting involved. Andy Paez comes through clutch later on. There's too much. Does Andy Paez still bat ninth for them? There's fucking so much hitting to be had here. There's 7.5 between these two. Whoever's pitching is too low. You've got to take the over, D-Rock.
Yeah, I agree. I set my total at 8.6. Yeah, I love the over here. I know Blake Snell's much better at home, but we just saw him, a few starts ago. He gave up 5 runs to the Pittsburgh Pirates. I agree. Sometimes, his numbers are good, but then when you watch him, sometimes he give up 4 or 5 runs. I don't know. He's kind of up and down, in my opinion, against a good Philly team who, like you said yesterday, they came out to play last night in extras. They won 6-5. So I agree. I think we'll see a higher scoring game. I probably would take the Phillies. I agree with Al. Philly's Karen is the worst. She deserves to be banned from every MLB stadium. You're the worst person in the world. I'm sorry. I saw that video and credit the guy for keeping his calm and just being like,
yeah, he did well.
You're a crazy lady. Here's the ball. But I would have bugged out. I would have went crazy. If that was my son, fuck her.
There was that bloke at the tennis a couple of weeks ago, wasn't there? He was like a millionaire as well, a Polish millionaire who nicked the cap off the little kid. One of the tennis players signed a cap for this little sort of 10-year-old kid. And this bloke just reached over and pinched it, put it in his bag. Oh, yeah, it reached over the top. And then, obviously, the internet tracked him down. And he was like a self-made Polish millionaire businessman. And he fucking his business went to shit. He had to release statements and all sorts. So
it's crazy that you say that because I live in a very Polish town.
Oh, okay.
The Polacks, telling you. They're crazy.
What about them?
No, they're good people. They're really good people, but they drink a lot and they'll take what isn't there sometimes.
Yes, a little bit of casual racism from Dylan.
No. One of my best friends is Polish. I love Polish people.
Oh, that's what they always say.
No, I swear to God.
Some of my best friends are Chinese. Adam's joined us in the chat. Right, let's get off. It's all got a bit Donald Trump here. Adam, awesome. Welcome along for the last few minutes. Right, okay, so we've got the lock and dog, the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday contest here, D-Rock. Problem is, I can't find a dog. I told you earlier on that my lock was going to be the Toronto Blue Jays at minus 125, so I will write that down. Underdogs, mate, there's not too many. Will Cleveland still be an underdog if Gavin Williams pitches at Detroit?
Not.
Do you think?
I'll give it to you.
I don't want to take a controversial one because when I've whooped your ass, I don't want you coming back saying, but that was really an underdog, blah, blah, blah.
Do I sound like that?
Yeah, that's exactly how you fucking sound, mate. Miami on the run line.
Minus 105.
Yeah, I can't. Is it?
Yeah.
I'm saying minus 105. Minus 105 Yankees. What about, oh my God, this is hard. Really, really hard. Right, bollocks. I'll take the Phillies. Phillies plus 125 is my dog, D.
Okay. Are the Mariners a dog?
Nope.
Are they not?
I didn't even look. No, minus 110. It's a match.
It's a match on the books. I don't care. I'll take the Blue Jays here as well as my lock. I love them. I'll take them. Hey, great minds.
Is
what?
That allowed?
I don't know. We haven't
taken turns to go first.
We haven't done
first yesterday. What is the point of that? If you're going to take the same fucking pick, the reason we're taking to eliminate.
All right. Stop crying. All right.
I still don't know how you don't fall down more.
I will take the Cubs on the run line. I'll take the Cubs on the run line.
Price is that?
Oh, I don't fucking know. I don't have it. Hold up. This has gone to shit this episode.
Absolutely. It's your attitude that's gone to shit.
Plus 130. Actually, I'll take that as my dog. I'll take that as my dog. Cubs on the run line plus 130.
Okay.
And I'll take the Reds as my lock. Brady Singer going against Andre Palat. Take that.
And that is a price of minus 115. Okay, I'm happy. Yep. Well done. Got there in the end. Silly question, but have you got a home run play?
No, not really.
Just gonna. We got to make this. Judge?
Yeah, no. Juan Soto. He just got a new. He just got a new haircut. He's locked in. He's gonna take Nick Pivetta deep.
Juan Soto. You said it. Once you stopped saying Aaron Judge, you've just said Juan Soto ever since. Yeah. Not many pitchers high on the old home run list. Brandon Pfaadt is an option. San Francisco Giants. Let's find a Giant. I tell you, I haven't. Is Late Night Lamont been hitting well lately? Because I love Late Night Lamont. I haven't picked him this season. Oh, I tell you what I want. I want the big lad, the rookie Bryce Eldridge, who looks like a linebacker. He's got power for days. So yeah, let's take a new name. Bryce Eldridge. Will go yard for the Giants off Brandon Pfaadt. And Dylan, we took a circuitous journey, but we made it to the end of the show. Thankfully, we get to do it all again tomorrow.
Yeah.
So have you got anything you want to tell the people before we let them go?
No, I'll just keep it short and sweet. The tennis show's starting, so go follow Scott. He'll give out some locks for you guys.
Okay, roger that. Right, cheers, everyone. Chat was brilliant tonight. You lot make me laugh a lot. Good luck with your picks. We'll be back for more of this nonsense tomorrow. Until then, we'll see you all down the road. Cheers.